What's goody, girly guys and gals? It's your girl MK and welcome back to Babykeledits. Now I bet y'all like, why she standing up? Baby, I never stand up in my videos, but in this one I need to stand up because I'm really about to put y'all on. I feel like the girl has really been waiting on this because I've been getting a few little side comments, a little side notes or whatever. They're like, hey, you really need to do a video on this, a full tutorial. So guess what? Your girl is providing that for you guys. So if you do not know who this young lady is right here, then baby, I'm gonna need for you to pause the video and go watch some of her videos. Matter of fact, you don't even have to watch any of her videos because her YouTube channel, it shows it all. This is none other than Victory Marrie. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Victory Marrie inspired thumbnail. VLOGMAS thumbnail at that. If you have not been watching my other videos, then you know I preach about structure, about how your thumbnails need to make sense. Well, when it comes to Victory Marrie, she definitely make her thumbnails make sense. When it comes to color coordination, fonts, other special knickknacks to add on her thumbnails, she is literally the total package of making sense when it comes to thumbnails. Like, there are so many different vibes of thumbnails that she has on her channel. It just really gives like her style, and that's what it's all about when it comes to creating your own thumbnail. You have to find your specific style, like what it is that you can add to your thumbnail that's gonna stand out from everybody else's thumbnail, right? Yeah. So without further ado, I'm not going to prolong this intro. Let's just hop right into this tutorial. All right, so before we get started, I would like to give credit where credit is due. We are using the main subject picture from Kiki, better known as KitaBita4 on TikTok. Hopefully I pronounced your username right. If not, y'all please correct me in the comment section down below. But yeah, this is who we'll be using today. And yeah, the app that I am using is Canva, but I'm not using the free version. I am using the Canva Pro subscription. It is $12.99 a month. Y'all get that subscription. I'm telling y'all, I'm putting y'all on game. When you invest in yourself, you invest in your content, your business, anything that you got going on, please get Canva Pro. Anyway, let's just hop right into this tutorial. All right, so like I say in each and every one of my videos, please do not overthink this process. This is a simple and easy process. Now, this might not be like how she personally makes her thumbnails, and when I say that, it may not be the same fonts or it may not be the same filters or whatever that she used. This is just a version of how I think Victory Marrie makes her thumbnails. So if you would like to find out specifically which font she used, then by all means go ahead and inbox her yourself, like do that. But you know, if you want an alternate type of deal, I mean, but it kind of pretty looks the same in a way. Okay, so last year Victory Marrie made a realistic 5 a.m. morning routine for her VLOGMAS series, and I kind of wanted to recreate that. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, girly guys and gals, as you can see, I am on the home screen of Canva. So in the search engine right here, you just want to type in YouTube thumbnail and then click enter. Next, you want to go to templates, and then where it says create a blank YouTube thumbnail, you just want to click on that. And as you can see, your blank canvas has loaded up. So the one thing I did notice about Victory Marrie thumbnails, she does not use like the 5 horizontal grids. Like, she only used like the 4 or the 3, or if she does use like a 5 grid thumbnail, it'll be like the 1 in the middle and then the 2 at the top and at the bottom. So with that being said, we're going to use the 4 grid horizontal. In order to retrieve that, you want to go to elements and then go down to grids right here, click on it. And then you're just going to find the 4 horizontal grid, which is it right here. Also, be sure to pause this video if I'm going too fast. Like, be sure to pause it because I don't want you to miss anything. Because baby, when I say I'm spilling, and you just got to catch it when, you know, I'm giving it out. Let's go. Up here where it says spacing, you want to decrease that to 0 because we don't want no spaces in between. We don't do that. So you want to go to uploads and how to upload your photos to Canva. Just a quick demonstration. You want to go to upload files and then just click on the photo that you want to use. So I guess I'll use this little go-kart, something that I use for someone else's thumbnail, and then you just click open. And then as you can see, it is uploading to Canva, and once the bar is finished, then it has officially uploaded to its full quality. So yeah, so like I said, we are doing a pink thumbnail, so I definitely wanted to make sure that each and every picture in this thumbnail has pink in it. And then plus it's VLOGMAS, so I tried to find something that was a little bit more on the Christmassy side. It doesn't have to be every photo, but I just wanted to find that one little picture. So let's get started. So I'm just going to add my photos to the grid. So just pick photo number 1, and then just drag it over here. Those. All right, now let's get into color grading. So of course it already has enough pink in it, but I see like the main picture, like the background is like a grayish type, tannish type color. So I'm just going to adjust the color just a little bit. You don't want to do too much, but just a little bit. So in order to do that, you just want to tap on it and then click on edit, and then we're just going to go to adjust. So right at the top where it says temperature, you see if you move it over, it turns blue, or you move it that way, it has a warm tone. And then when you go to tint, it has like a little green tint and then a purple tint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of the purple tint just to play around just a little bit with it until I get like a perfect pink tone. So just boost the purple up a little bit, and then I'm going to boost up the temperature to the warmer side. And I'm just gonna do it again. And I bet y'all like, well, she turning pink or purple or whatever. It's okay, because remember, we gotta add that other picture of the same picture, the cutout version on top of this, so it'll all make sense. But yeah, you just want to adjust it to where like it kind of looks pink, and as you can see, it does look pink. Now that's how I do it. This might not be the way that she does it, but me personally, this is just how I do it. And I'm just gonna do the same thing for the bouquet right here, but not too much, because this is definitely going to be noticeable. We're not adding like another picture on top of this. Yep, and that's it. This is where we're going to add the cutout picture on top of the grid. So before you do that, you just want to click on one photo in the grid. It really doesn't matter. And then you see this lock right here. You want to click it once and then click it twice to make sure it's secured, so that way when you add something on top of the grid, it won't get in there. So we're going to click on the main subject photo again, and as you can see, as I'm moving it, can't nothing get in those grid slots. And then to remove the background, I'm gonna make it bigger. To remove the background, you just want to click on BG remover, wait till it loads, and then the background is gone. You want to increase the size to where it's matching up how the photo is in the grid, and boom, there we go, y'all. So now it's time to add the title. So let's get into it. So you want to go to text, and then we're not going to click any of these up here. We're going to go to type studio. Click on that, and then you just want to click on create a new design, and then we're just going to type in our main title, which is going to be Pink Wonderland. You want to click right here where it says font New Amsterdam. Click on that, and then the font that I'm going to be using is the Augusta. Now I'm going to have to do a separate video on how to install fonts in Canva, but this is the font that I use. All right, so for this font color, we're going to do the gradient style, and normally she does that for some of her thumbnails, so we're going to be doing that with the white outline. So let me show you how to do it. So first, you want to go to shade effect, and you want to click the second A. It may not make sense right now, but we're gonna go back to it. You want to go down to gradient effect and click on custom, and then this middle one right here, you can just delete. I don't think we're gonna need that. So we're gonna click right here on the first circle right here, and then click on the big one, and then we're just going to turn it to a pink color. So I wanted to match the pink in the thumbnail as much as possible, so I'm just going to tap on this pick a color pen and then just trace it over to where like this little pink box is, and boom. And you can make some adjustments. It doesn't have to be right here. Whatever color that you have for your thumbnail, just make sure that it is like close to it. I want to make it darker, and then like I'm gonna have it fade out into a light pink. Once you're done picking your color, you can go to the purple circle, click on that, and then we're just gonna do a bright pink. So what I just did is go to pick a color, pick the color pen, and then I'm gonna just do the same pink. And then you just want to click on the circle, and then you just want to adjust it to where like it's a brighter pink. Boom. Now of course you don't want it like this. You can keep it like this if you don't want to, but I want it to where like it's one color at the top and then one color at the bottom. So the correct angle number, I think, is 90. Yeah, it's 90. So boom, you see, and that's how you do like the gradient color text in Canva. So instead of clicking add to design, because we're not done yet, you want to go back to home, and then right here when we click this second A, you want to click on custom, and then this is going to be like a dark pink. So click on the black circle right here and then click on this colorful circle that says add a new color. And then I'm just go over to like the pink, and then I'm just going to pick a pink. Oh, see, that's it right there. You can make it darker. I don't know if y'all can really see it good up there. And then I'm gonna adjust the border just a little bit, not too much, because we have to add another border on top of that or behind that. So we added the main text, but of course I want that white outline. So you just want to click on the text, and then you want to make a duplicate of it. So this little square you see right here, make a duplicate of it. And then you just want to click on edit, and then you want to go to shade effect, and instead of it being pink, you just want to make it white. And then you just want to make the border thickness like probably to like 100. I'm gonna make it 120. Then after that, just click on update element. It's added to your project. So I'm just going to place this directly in the middle. So I'm gonna go to position, and then right here where you see pink wonderland outlined in white, you want to drag it under the pink wonderland that's outlined in pink. And then boom. The only thing you want to do is just adjust it to where like it's directly in the center. So it'll like basically look like this. So if you need to make it smaller, then do that. If you need to make it bigger, do that. So I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of looking biggery Marrie-ish, huh? Okay, so we have our main title. Now I seen in the thumbnail that she has a pink hat on, like the first letter of the title. So let's do that. So you want to go to elements, go back, and then just type in pink Christmas hat. And then you want to go to graphics. And then I'm just going to pick this one right here. Even though it's not pink, you'll be able to adjust the color. So you want to click this red color right here, the red circle at the top. And then I'm just going to find a pink. So this is pink, but it doesn't really match the theme. So I'm just go to the colorful button to adjust it. And boom, I think that actually matches. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is flip it horizontally and then make it small. And then I want to tilt it just a little bit, make it small again to where like you can see the P. And then boom, y'all, that is super cute. Do you see that? We love it. So now we're going to add the subtitle, and the only thing it's going to say is Vlogmas Day 3. Now whatever Vlogmas Day it is, that is what day that you put on there. Vlogmas Day 3. So you want to highlight it, go up to the A text, and then make it white. And the font that we're going to be using is called Feeling Passionate. Then I'm just going to enlarge it a bit. I'm going to add a shadow. So in order to do that, you want to go to Effects, go to Shadow, click the colorful button right here, and then just click on black. Turn the transparency up, and then you want to turn the blur up. Y'all, we are almost done. We are almost done. So let's wrap this up. We're going to add the pink sticker. So it's kind of like the pink, or like if you have an iPhone and then you go down and then like to where like you can put it on do not disturb. That's what we're going to be adding next. So you want to go to elements, and then you're just going to type in pink bar, click enter, and let's see. You see they have some gradients. That's square, but I want a round one. So, ooh, okay, boom. We can either pick this one or this one, but I think this one like really caught my eye, so we're just gonna do this one. Boom. So at the top you can see that it has the two colors that are included in this bar. So let me see if I can click on it. So be sure to click on it and then try to adjust it, and as you can see, you can. So we can actually like leave it like this. I just wanted it to be like similar to it. All right, so before we move on to the next step, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to add the white outline around the bar. So you want to click on edit and then click shadows, and then where it says outline, click it, and as you can see, it already has black, but we're going to change it to white. And then boom, y'all. And then adjust the size. Definitely adjust the size to your liking. So I'm just going to make it smaller. She has hers right in the middle, in the center, down at the bottom. And then normally it's some type of like sticker right here. If it's a heart or whatever it is, I want to add like some type of snowflake. So I'm just gonna type in pink snowflake, click enter, and I kind of wanted it a cookie one, so I think since this one is already here, we can do this one, and it's cute. Oh, we on the graphics by the way too, y'all, so yeah, I like it. It's cute. So I'm just going to make it small and then drag it to the bar. Then I want to have it like right in the center. So if you see it like that purple dotted line, that's how you know like it's literally right in the center of the bar. I think I'm gonna make it just a little bit smaller and then add it back in the center. And then boom, that's it. So now we're just gonna add the text inside of it. And I just wanted to put pretty in pink because like I said, this is a pink theme Vlogmas thumbnail. So just put pretty in pink. So go to text and then click on add a heading. And then I'm just going to type in lowercase letters, pretty in pink. Now you can leave it white, but I think normally like when it's like colorful, like a colorful bar, like she has like the font in black. But like I said, like if you want to spice it up your way, then you can do that. But I'm just gonna put it black. And then we can leave the font in Canva Sans because I think it just be like a regular font like that. So make sure it's highlighted, click the A at the top, and then click on the black, and then that's it. Y'all, this is looking definitely Victory Marie inspired, y'all. I like adding little flares and stuff. And then of course she sometimes adds stickers, so we're going to add some more pink snowflakes, but just only 2 of them. We don't want to do too much. Right here, this is the one I use, so you just want to click on it, and then I'm going to decrease the size, add one to this side right here of the main title, make a duplicate of it, and bring one on this side. Oh, last but certainly not least, we got to get into the subtitles, y'all. We are about to wrap this up. So you want to go to text, and normally when she add her subtitles, they be in lowercase letters. And I think the font that we're going to be using for the subtitles is going to be the League. What is it called? I know it. Yeah, the League Spartan font. So I'm gonna just go ahead and click on that, and then it change it. And then while it's already highlighted, we're just gonna turn it white. And then while it's highlighted again, we're gonna go ahead and add a shadow. So you wanna go to effects, click on shadow, and then there you go. Click the colorful button and then make it black. Up the transparency, up the blur, or you can leave it like this, it doesn't matter. And then boom, yeah, there we go. Another thing that I noticed when it comes to her subtitles, like when she adds subtitles, she don't like directly like puts the subtitles like inside the grid like this. Like you have one up here and then you'll maybe have one down here. Like she doesn't do that. She likes put the subtitles like literally in between like the grid. So that's what we're going to be doing. The first subtitle I'm going to be adding is small, and then you want to click enter, getaway. And then there's a little space right here, like we don't want that. So you want to go to the text with the 2 arrows, it's facing outward, click on that. And then where it says line spacing, you want to decrease that. So to make this easier, you want to click on the subtitle that we just made, click on the duplicate, and then drag it on down. And the second one I'm going to do is Christmas decor shopping and shopping. And then I'm just going to increase the spacing so it won't be too staggered, and to where like you can literally see what it says. Yeah, I'm just going to put this right here. Then do the same thing, make a duplicate of it, drag it on over here. So as you can see, we have the bouquet of flowers and the gifts. So I'm just going to put he surprised me. And then make a duplicate of it one last time, and then add the last one. And then I'm gonna just put get ready with me, because I know she definitely does get ready with me. So you're just gonna type in GRWM, and then boom, that's it. And y'all, we're done. We completed the thumbnail, y'all. And y'all, this is the final product of this Victory Marie inspired Vlogmas thumbnail. Y'all, we did it. Y'all know how to make a Victory Marrie inspired thumbnail. Now, like I said, this is like a version of how I think she makes her thumbnails. This might not be the 100% version, but if you have stayed to the end of this video, I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. So be sure to check out her channel if you're not familiar with her. If you want to see more tutorials like this that's Victory Marrie inspired, or if you have another YouTuber that you would like to see me do an inspired thumbnail of, then please comment that YouTuber name down below in the comment section, y'all. I really do be looking at those comments. Like when you communicate, or if you say something more than once, then it's gonna spark my attention. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to keep up with me when I post and upload videos. We are on the road to 100K. Be sure to tell your content creator friends. Y'all already know the rundown. I don't have to say too much, but yeah, subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because I am dropping, you never know when I'm gonna drop another video, so you need to have that notification bell on. Most of all, subscribe. Make sure that you like and comment. This is MK signing out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.